Investigators baffled by brutal crime at a private psychiatric hospital in the mountains near Tealon Lake. According to the police report, most of the girl's tongue had been cut out.
Where is everyone? Shouldn't they be here by now?
Welcome to Tealon.
Not bad.
They're still in the process of remodeling, but the whole interior is brand new.
Where did you get this?
In the attic. This place used to be some kind of mental hospital.
Anybody down here?
What happened to her?
He's here.
She's gotta be here.
There's something not right about this place. This isn't a vacation, Zach. It's a retreat.
Hello everyone, this is Scott Geider, also known as Gruesome Herzog. I have some special people here from the film Silent Retreat 2016. One of the up-and-coming talented directors, Ace Jordan. We have the other talented Texas boy, Donny Boaz. We have actress Rebecca Summers. And we have the love of my life, Trista Robinson. How you guys doing?
Hi.
I thought I was the love of your life.
Well, you were until I seen it. I said, nah, that's all right.
You're not as good looking in real life.
Damn right. I'm going to thank you guys for coming on. I've seen Silent Retreat. Of course, I reviewed it, and there's a YouTube video of my words about the film. And of course, me and Ace go back to the days of 2010. And, of course, I get to see his first full feature. And I must say, you were pretty damn awesome. Oh. Donnie, you were phenomenal. Of course, Rebecca Summers, I loved your part. And my love, Trista, she's just fantastic as well. I do the round the table thing, so it's a little easier. That way no one's talking over each other. So I'm going to start with Rebecca Summers. Rebecca, but explain to listeners of how you came across this role and your experience in Silent Retreat.
I had just moved here from London, and it was my first audition. I think I saw it advertised online and put myself up for it, and the casting director, Pam, said to me, I'm going to make sure that you get a role in this movie. And obviously I just moved here, so I was like, oh, that's what they all say. And then she did. And then, so it was my first experience of being here, and it was amazing. It was such a great, fun experience.
You were amazing. You really were. I mean, you made your character believable.
Oh,
I mean, me being an actor myself, not as much. I've done mostly a lot of voice acting and stuff, and I've done some films. But you know how independent films is. You make a film, and it's 4 years later, and the film is not even out yet. So it gets very discouraging. But to have a director like Ace Jordan, who has already put a short film out. I mean, short films are easier to put out than features. So I'm not saying that, but for a director to already have a product out. I know that if Ace is going to do this, he's going to do it to the fullest, and this bitch is going to get out no matter what. And bravo to you, Ace, because you had your mind set, you're going to do it, and you did it. So for you to get a role in the movie for Ace is, you can't ask for a better film.
Yeah, I was really impressed with how quickly, he just got a trailer together, and how quickly things, even though we shot it nearly 3 years ago, I've done films 6-7 years ago that we still haven't seen footage for. So I didn't think it was that long of a process to get the film out. And I thought to even get any sort of distribution with a low budget film is so good to be able to do, especially here. So I think he did a great job, and it looked like a higher budget than what it is. And I thought that acting all around was really great. Everyone did a really good job with their characters, and it was just fun. And I think that kind of comes through in the film, that we all just had a laugh doing it.
Now, have you gotten any messages from people who have seen the film about your role?
I
should say, do you have fans of the film that's contacting you?
I've had like I only use Instagram. I don't use Twitter or Facebook. So I've had a few people follow me on Instagram and then say like that they've seen the film and like leaving comments underneath various pictures saying that they'd seen it. And I saw a bunch of the YouTube reviews and reading people's comments underneath, and people seem to really like it. People seem to be giving it positive feedback. So
you were you did a damn good job. You were very convincing. Very good job. Next up is the boy from Texas, Donny Boaz, the man that was late for the interview. Same to you, my brother. Same to you, my brother. You had a very vital part of the movie as well. How did you get in contact in the movie, and what was your experience?
I had just moved back from Dallas. I think I was working on the TV show Dallas, and came back to LA, and I think it was one of my first auditions back out here, and went in and read with Pam, and it went really well. I mean, she pretty much followed me out of the casting room, walked up to me and hugged me and said, "Thank you." And I said, "Thank you." And the crazy thing about this is pretty much everybody was cast. And this is one of the first questions I asked Ace after we had all been booked. How could you cast this without even meeting us? And he had such faith from seeing taped auditions, and he took Pam's word that these were the people for the role. And so I think she did an amazing job of the team of people that she put together. I was so very happy with. There was no weak link, and it's the worst thing when you show up on set and you're like, oh, God, what have I just got myself into? But every part of this was so much fun. I mean, I've said this many times, that this is my favorite location I have ever been on in any film I've ever done. Spending 3 weeks up in Big Bear, on the lake, in the mountains. I mean, it was paradise. I love this. I can't wait to make the sequel.
That's awesome. It does boil down to, like you said, I mean, Ace, Ace is Ace. I mean, Ace has a knack. I mean, you guys couldn't get involved in a better film, I should say a better director than Ace. I mean, I've seen his work in Kill Devil Hill, the short film that he did. I mean, it's a big difference from a short film to a feature, but the style that short film was shot, you would think it was a $40,000, $50,000, $100,000 film, and it wasn't. So I already knew the skill set of Ace, and then when I started watching Silent Retreat, I'm thinking, this is phenomenal. It really was, because you have to, in order for a film to be successful, and I can say I've been reviewing films for 6 years, like 1,800 of them. And if you watch a film and you're sucked into the characters, the movie flies by so fast, you want more. And that's what this film did. And I mean, there's some films that I get that the characters are like not likable. I mean, it's not their fault. That's the character they have to play, or however. And sometimes some movies drag, but this film did not drag. It went, and it was over. And it's like, really? So I'm anxious to see part 2 in the future myself. But Donny, you did a hell of a job yourself.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Now let's talk to the man, the woman of my, no, actually not the man of my dreams. I was going to do Ace, but I'm going to do the woman of my dreams. Trista Robinson, Rita Poulos. How did you get involved in the film, and what was your experience like?
I think it was the same thing. I just saw it online, and I went and auditioned for Pam. And Pam Gillis is a casting director here in LA. And anyone that knows her knows that she's a very special lady. She's got a super amazing energy, and she's just completely unique, and she has since become a good friend of mine. So it was a very special audition. It wasn't like every other audition. I just really loved her, and I really had a great time auditioning. And I was so happy to be cast. And then I had an amazing time working on it. And like Donny was saying, the location was great, and like Rebecca was saying, the acting was great. The only issue really was Ace, working for such a pain in the ass director. Could be rough, but we got through it.
Yeah, I want to say that I heard that. I heard that too.
We stuck together and beat the director.
Yeah, well, a couple guys that he stood up there that I heard that they're pretty pissed off at him. But Ace, I've been trying to teach you better than that, but you just don't want to listen.
I don't listen to anybody.
Can't tell me nothing.
Ace, I'm going to go to you now.
Okay.
Your experiences from your first attempt at a film in Kill Devil Hill, when you first thought of this project and getting it rolling. Now, I've heard what Donnie said. I heard what Rebecca said. I just heard what my love said. Is there anything about your film? I mean, it's your baby. I mean, you're going to be more pickier than the average viewer. Is there anything that you've seen that you do not like, but the reviewers loved?
I'm always pretty critical of my work, and there's things I feel I can do better. Hard to... I mean, there's stuff that got cut out, and there's stuff that we didn't get to shoot. And had we shot that stuff, it's hard to say if the film would be any better or not, because I never shot it. So
right. Well, I'm just saying, the movie's your baby.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have a different perspective on it than what a viewer would say. I mean, you might say, "Oh yeah, I'm glad they love it," but I don't. Or I don't like this part because it's not the way I wanted it to be or imagined it to be. Not that the acting was bad or nothing like that there. I'm just saying every movie is a director's baby.
Yeah, I mean, I have a love-hate with the relationship with lots of parts of the film. It's hard to pinpoint one section. It's easier to point out things I think that turned out better or that people like more than I expected. Like the bear trap scene people talk about all the time. And I don't think it's bad, but it's kind of surprised me that people love it so much, Yeah.
Well, it couldn't happen to a better person.
Have you ever seen anybody get their head? I think a lot of people have commented about that to me as well as the bear trap.
Yeah, like things that stand out. Another thing was Becca's line, it's not a vacation, it's a retreat. And,
oh, yes.
And I think at some point somebody asked me, like, when you wrote that, did you know it was such a great line? And I'm like, no, I had no idea. That was actually like a last minute rewrite because I didn't like her line and I just pulled that out of my ass. And so, I mean, I had no idea that people would focus on that line, and I think that's actually part of that's actually on the DVD cover that the marketing people used and stuff. So, things like that. I mean, I try to make every line good as I can. So it's hard to pinpoint something like that.
Well, see, now, there's a scene in the movie that I think that people might overlook, or maybe might have mentioned it, is the scene where the old man is in the bedroom with her. You know how it just glazes up, the door closes?
Oh, the one where he closes the door, where he's looking in, and he just...
Yeah, he's looking, yeah. A great camera shot that was.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite shots in the film because there really isn't anything happening. It's all told in a look, and you can kind of tell that something weird is going on, and you have no idea what it is. And him shutting the door is kind of like mind your own fucking business,
Yeah, exactly. But it's no words are said. It was just a beautiful shot. Did you get any ones that didn't like it, Ace?
Most of them have been positive. There are a couple that don't like it, and I have to be honest that I don't think they understood the movie from their description. Okay. I think part of the reason they didn't like it is because they missed something or they didn't get it because they've cited things that they didn't like about the movie which wasn't actually true. If you go back and rewatch it, I'm like, that's not what happened. So I think it is a movie you have to pay close attention to, and you almost have to watch twice. So, I mean, I can totally understand. A lot of times when I watch a movie, I miss things. So,
yeah. Well, you do know that some people will watch trailers and review a movie on the trailer. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to say when someone reviews a film how much did they actually watch? Did they really pay close attention to it? How seriously do they take this job? Are they kind of like an intern that writes,
It's a matter of opinion. I
mean,
it doesn't really matter. I mean, good press is bad press is good press, however you want to take it. But there's something that I do want to bring up.
Sure.
As everyone knows, I am a supervisor at Walmart. I'm in the grocery end of it, though, not in the electronics or the movie section. But Walmart has demanded, basically, to change the DVD cover in order to be sold in the stores. Is this true?
Yeah, apparently. I mean, I had no direct contact with Walmart. They dealt through the distributor, Midnight Releasing. And Midnight Release, it's actually a very long, complicated story as to why they released the cover they did. But yeah, Walmart felt it was too gory, and they asked them to tame it down. So there's actually two covers. There's the one kind of gory cover with the tongue in the box, and then there's another cover with the lakeside cabin. That's the one that's at Walmart. But the two DVDs are inside is exactly the same thing with the same movie, same extras, and all that.
Right. Now, but can you still buy the original covered one?
Oh yeah. Actually, the weird thing is, I think Walmart might even sell the original cover one online. I don't know if that's true. I know they have the original cover at Amazon and Amazon affiliates and Hastings and Family Video, and there might. I think there's other outlets. You'd have to look around to see if they have it.
All right. Now, Trista, I want you to buy me a copy. I want you to send me a love note and put it inside of it and mail it to me, okay?
Okay.
Well, Rebecca, I mean, I know you are a newcomer into the States-wise as far as the business. Have you got anything else?
Yeah, I've been busy. I was, at the end of last year, I was filming in Spain for a film called The Lovaganza Convoy, which we're finishing filming this year. I'm not sure when it's due to be out. And another film that I have a little role in, Advantageous, is up for Independent Spirit Award this month. And so that's a kind of low-budget sci-fi, but it's been doing pretty well. And
didn't you play a vampire in something?
Oh, yes. That's a film called Black Hearts, where I play a vampire. That's still in post-production. It was kind of a group of girls, a bunch of vampires without the fangs. Very gothic look, very kind of surreal vibe, but I think it will look really good. So I'm just waiting to hear back more about that.
All right, cool. No, I won't
right
rush.
now.
Just change your profile pic to a pretty girl. There you go.
Oh, Trista, can you send me one? Hey, Trista, can you send me a nudie? I can use my profile picture for Donnie. I'm so terrible.
I'm blushing.
Anyways, Donnie, I heard you talk about earlier before the interview about other jobs that you get, and so what's up with you now since Silent Retreat?
Wow. Been a little busy here and there. It's like life is so good when you're working on the next job, and then after the job is over, you feel like you're unemployed again.
Yeah.
Things are... Seriously, it's like 2 weeks ago, you think your whole life is over because you're not working, and you're just going to castings, and then all of a sudden you get put on hold for a job, and people ask, so how's everything? Life is so good. Life is great just because you booked the next TV show. Right now it looks like the next project I'm working on is a new TV show called Six. It's a TV show about SEAL Team 6. And shocker, I'm playing a Texas boy that gets to be a special elite soldier boy. And so I'm looking forward to that one. We start in March, and I think it'll shoot through to about June.
Nice. Good job, Donnie.
Thanks.
Good job.
We're now friends on Facebook, FYI.
I just saw that. It said, your buddy Donnie added you finally. Yeah, I saw that. Now, Trista, the love of my life, Robinson. What's up with you now since Silent Retreat?
I'm gearing up for a new feature called Echoes of Fear. And it's another horror flick, and it's in pre-production now. I think we're going to start shooting in April, and I'm super excited about it.
Now, is that in the California area, or are you flying somewhere?
No, we're shooting it in Eagle Rock.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm so excited, and my character has a pet mouse, so I'm very excited about this.
Oh my God, I can picture that.
Thank you.
I can picture you sitting in really very less clothes as possible, laying on a bed. You have a little mouse on your one hand, and you have a kitty cat beside you with a bonbon and a cup of coffee. I can just see that with
very specific.
Can you see me right now? Are you looking at me?
He hacked your camera, Trista.
Whoa, Trista! clothes on there, darling. Is that a tattoo you have by your nipple?
That's
God, I'm so terrible.
That's a third nip.
Oh, shit. Ace, this is one of the funnest interviews I've had in a long time. Anyways, Ace, now what is your plans now? Are you going to take a little break and then pick up part 2, or are you going to start something else and then go to part 2?
Well, I'm actually in the process of we're looking for financing to start part 2. And I'm exploring some other opportunities in the director's chair that haven't panned out yet. So hopefully I'll have a new movie soon. But just working on it.
Okay. Now, if you do need a mental patient, just look me up. I'll do it for you.
All right.
You're his number one choice. Don't worry.
I can do that. Is Trista going to be in there as another role, or are you going to try and slide her in there, or what?
Try to slide her in like.
No, I mean, you can put her in the bed beside you, but put bandage around her face, so you can't see who it is. And then we can lay there and hold hands in a mental patient, in a hospital.
There is a possibility of it.
Nice. Trista, are you game?
I'm totally game, yeah.
There we go. See? Yeah.
Gives you an excuse to come out here to We're probably going to shoot in California, most likely.
Yeah. We'll get together and we'll come out. We'll go out and have dinner. Right, Trista?
Right.
There you go.
Me and you and the mouse and the cat and Ace and Donnie and Rebecca.
It's interesting. It's going to be a very, very different movie than the first one.
Well, I'm so proud of you, Ace. Really, I am. You came a long way since the days of Kill Devil Hill. And you have been a good friend since 2010. I can say you're one of the faithful ones.
Aww.
You live in Paradise, Pennsylvania.
Yes, sir. I live right there where the Amish Mafia was filmed. That TV show, Amish Mafia?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was in the other show that they did. I was Amish Bishop in Amish Hauntings. I was in the very first episode. I'm in the Amish get-up with a long-ass beard.
Go get a Pennsylvania agent so I can book some Amish films.
That was the experience of a lifetime, but, it's there for people to see. I have the clip on my YouTube channel. I just cut my scene out of the episode and put me in there. You just want to talk about before I let you guys go?
Well, Trista and I are going on a paranormal investigation soon.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot of fun if we don't die.
And if we do, we'll just stay there and haunt the place.
Exactly.
What do you do? Go to some haunted place?
Yeah, it's a haunted hotel in Fullerton.
Oh, cool.
Where they're giving us access to a small group to go get... I don't know, the guy who runs the thing has told me some really, really messed up stuff, so he's either crazy or he's telling the truth. Either way, I'm scared, so...
I just want to say thanks to you, Ace Jordan, and Donny Boaz, Rebecca Summers, and the love of my life, Trista Robinson, for coming on today. Silent Retreat is a kick-ass film. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks
you. Right on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Trista. Anyways, I want to thank you all again, and you guys take care.
You as well.
All right, you too.
Bye.
We'll see ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, everyone. This is Scott Geider, also Gruesome Herzog. Check out my new Facebook page, Interviews by Scott Geider. So go ahead, give me a like. Thanks.